When did you first decide that you were going to be an actor, and why do you think you've chosen this profession?
Well, I sort of came into it late on, really. I was 17. I was approached by a couple of people who were doing drama, and I wasn't doing drama. I never did drama at GCSE. I wasn't doing A level, and they said we need some people to do this musical. It's Godspell, and they need some people because they knew I could sing. So I decided to go along and write my name down on the list, and it was a sort of smaller role. I ended up doing an audition, and I got the lead part, Jesus Christ. And people said I was quite good at it, and I don't know how it happened. I just sort of decided that's what I wanted to do. I decided to go to Central. I got into a few places, but I decided to go to Central just because I had a good feeling. Really, just when I auditioned and the kind of the vibe I got from the place and the people that were running it. I think the whole drama school thing and the training is it's you're learning a skill set, and also it's like a bit of a kind of jump board to kind of getting saturated in the industry with contacts and getting exposed to agents who come and see the shows. I actually think the best way of learning a lot of the stuff is working with people in the industry. I learnt a lot more from working with directors and also working with other actors since I've left than I have ever really learnt from being taught how to act.
Is it really important to have an agent?
It depends on the calibre of your agent, I think. You won't get seen for certain things if you don't have a certain quality of agent, really. You can apply for places. I'm not a member of it, but there's a thing called Casting Call Pro, and you have to pay for that. And it's all loads of listings, and you can apply yourself. But there are people who are getting work who are doing it off their own back, and there are people who've got enough of a reputation that they don't need an agent.
So did you find it, or have you found it easy to get work since you graduated?
Well, it wasn't long after I left. I had a couple of auditions, didn't really go anywhere. Then I had an audition for BBC Doctors, and I thought I did pretty badly, really. And then they said, right, we'll send the videos off to Birmingham to the producers. And then that was on Friday, and then Monday I got a call and said I got the job. And that was only supposed to be 3 episodes, and then it ended up being 6 in the end. Really, I've only really done that as paid work. I've done some stuff at the Globe, some unpaid stuff, but worked with some great actors, and it's basically these lost plays, Jacobean plays, and we just get there at 10 o'clock, we read through it and stage it at the same time, and at 2:30 or 3 o'clock we do it, and it's always a bit of a mad scramble, but it's always good fun. It's surprising how much the networking and the people that you've worked with kind of becomes very influential in whether or not you do get work.
Do you feel that it is quite hard to make money in this industry from acting?
It is, yeah. I don't know whether you're aware of profit share productions. Basically, there's a lot of them about you don't get paid unless they make a profit, and if there is any profit, everyone takes an equal cut. Doesn't matter if you're the smallest role, the biggest role, the director.
So do you think then in this industry most people do have a day job or another job that's not to do with acting?
People my age do, yeah. I work for a company called MWB Business Exchange. So basically I work there as a secretary, admin-y kind of person who answers calls. And it's good for them because they don't have to get agency people in. It's great for us because it's flexible, and we just sort of let them know by sort of Thursday for the following week what we can work. At least I get to talk to people, and at least I sometimes can have a bit of a laugh. On my Thursdays I rehearse with my band. Tell a little story about the birds and the bees. Being a creative person, I do find my mind starts to melt a bit. I have to keep that kind of stuff going, and if I'm not doing it with acting, if I'm doing it with music, at least I've got something to look forward to every week.
What do you think is next for you? You mentioned your band. Is that going to start to take up a bigger part of your life?
Yeah, well, I mean, they're very serious about it. They've also said, well, if we start touring with the band, are you happy with that? And I was like, yeah, because it's just something I enjoy doing it as well. If I can do that and tour around and get some money from that, then that's great as well.